The death of Kim Jong-il was reported by North Korean state television news on December 19, 2011. 1. The presenter Ri Chun-hee announced that he had died on 17 December at 8:32 a.m. of a massive heart attack while traveling by train to an area outside Pyongyang. Reportedly, he had received medical treatment for cardiac and cerebrovascular diseases. During the trip though, he was said to have had an advanced acute myocardial infarction, complicated with a serious heart shock. 2-3. His son Kim Jong-un was announced as North Korea's next leader with the title of the Great Successor during the same newscast. 4. Jong-il's funeral was held on 28 December in Pyongyang, with a mourning period lasting until the following day. 3. North Korean state media did not report Jong-il's death until 51 hours after it occurred, apparently due to the political jockeying and discussions that surrounded the official version of Jong-il's legacy, as well as agreeing upon the membership of the funeral committee of Kim Jong-il. 5. On the morning of 19 December, all work units, schools, government agencies, and military personnel were informed of a major announcement to take place at noon. At noon, Ri Chun-hee, a Korean Central Television news anchor, clad in full black traditional Korean clothing, announced the death of Kim Jong-il. Ri had previously announced the death of Kim Il-sung in 1994. During the announcement, a portrait of a smiling, idealized image of Kim Jong-il was released, continuing the tradition of issuing official posthumous portraits of supreme leaders of North Korea after their death. Following the official notice, a male news anchor wearing a suit and black tie proceeded to announce the entire funeral committee of Kim Jong-il in order of the rankings established by the authorities. The committee had 233 names. Kim Jong-un was ranked first. 6. However, it was reported in December 2012 by South Korean media that he had died in a fit of rage over construction faults in a crucial power plant project at Heuikan in Jeogong Province. 7. The head of South Korea's National Intelligence Service said surveillance footage revealed that Kim's personal train, on which he is said to have died, did not move over the weekend. This implied that the train was stationary when North Korean authorities claimed he had died. 8-9. According to editors of the Chosun Ilbo newspaper, it was reported circumstances surrounding Kim's death were inconsistent with what would be generally expected during official business trips, specifically inclement weather conditions were present and the time of day when Kim was supposedly traveling conflicted with his usual circadian rhythm. Furthermore, a low number of witnesses observed the events. 10. Korean Central News Agency announced the news, stating on 19 December. The body of National Defense Commission Chairman Kim will lie in state at Kumsusan Memorial Palace during the period of mourning from the 17th to the 29th. Visitors will be received between the 20th and 27th. The ceremony for his parting will be performed on the 28th in Pyongyang. Central memorial meetings to honor Chairman Kim will open on the 29th. At that time, in Pyongyang and sites in every province, there will be an artillery salute and 3 minutes of silence, and all official vehicles and vessels will sound their horns. Images showed that in the streets of Pyongyang, many people wept over Kim's death. 3:11, people could be seen gathering to pay their respects, some kneeling, some wailing, and some beating the ground with their fists. 12. The BBC reported that the Korean Central News Agency said people were convulsing with pain and despair at their loss, but would unite behind his successor Kim Jong-un. They said that all party members, military men, and the public should faithfully follow the leadership of Comrade Jong-un and protect and further strengthen the unified front of the party, military, and the public. 3. Workplaces and local government offices have organized meetings to create a proper atmosphere of mourning. People's units have emphasized the last instructions of Kim Jong-il and groups from schools and workplaces have been visiting statues of Kim Il-sung and other major memorials to pay their respects. 13. After the death was announced, the South Korean military was put on high alert. 14. The South's National Security Council, worried that political jockeying in North Korea could destabilize the region, also convened for an emergency meeting. 3. President Lee Myung-bak cancelled the rest of his Monday schedule and in a statement, declared, "For the sake of the future of the Republic of Korea, peace and stability on the Korean peninsula is more important than anything else. It should not be threatened by what has happened. We must make thorough preparations to maintain peace and stability and continue to work closely with the international community. All citizens are asked to go about their lives without wavering so that peace and stability on the Korean peninsula will not be hampered." 15. no government officials from Seoul paid condolences, according to the Unification Ministry. Lee Hee-ho, the 89-year-old widow of former South Korean President Kim Dae-jung, and Hyundai Group chairwoman Yoon Jong-yoon led a private group of 18 South Koreans on a two-day visit, where state media showed them being greeted by Jong-un on 26 December. 16.